Okay, so these positions they all have a name. Um and we're gonna oh, for a second there I thought it was modeling the other TV, and it started freaking me out because every time I pushed the button, the ad on the left would change. So I was just like, what is going on? So I personally don't know the names of these positions, but I'm gonna there's another video where there's a couple more positions, but some are really really different, and I'll explain them as I go on. So they don't have the leg hug, the draw bridge, which is someone sitting and putting their feet on you, yoga, barlaka lodger, smooth move. These are like laying down ones, so that makes sense. Spooning butt to butt, coach, couch kettle half spoon. Okay, so we're gonna first address these. Let's see, I should probably go. She's she's into you. Uh, what's the term I'm thinking of? Um, oh yeah, let's put amazing, amazing. Huh. Bodies. Um, what about can do? Can do and divorced. Hey Siri, how you spell divorced? Like I guess spell right.
Divorced.
Okay, I spelled it
D.
right. We're first gonna start off with.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Shut the hell up. We're gonna first start off with. I think they have this pose on there because I'm looking at the half spoon. So we're gonna go with the half spoon. The half spoon is, I would probably say, amazing. It kind of fulfills both jobs of the hey, I might want to watch TV, or I might want to just, chill out and snuggle and kind of fall asleep on you. And I get to be close to you. I also get, you know, I've been told I smell good, so, hey, I get to get a nice whiff of you. And, like, I get to wrap around you. And so I would probably say the half spoon is very, very good. Now this pose down here isn't on the other video. I was like, because I got this idea from Frail Presidents. So I was like, yeah, I'll do my own because I love cuddling. I'm a big cuddler myself. Um, Now let's go with one that's absolutely divorced. This isn't even really cuddling. Uh, this is like butt to butt, and maybe if like I could understand maybe if like the rare account that you were like jerking off with someone, but it's like why would you want to face away from the other person? That's kind of strange. Then you have kind of I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call this like the lazy spoon. The lazy spoon is more like if you're sleeping, which I would recommend. I just realized that two of the same positions are in the thing, so we're just gonna put those right next to each other. Um, well, actually, you know what? If she's well, I guess that's already right here. Um, but the lazy spoon is only really if someone's sleeping on you, and it's kind of awful because if they're like fully sleeping on you, or you're like backed into a wall, now you have this person who is basically backed into a wall with you or backed into a corner, and if you have to pee or get up, now you have to push this person off of you by waking them up, and like it's just bad. This just looks like buddies. Like this doesn't look like cuddling. This isn't cuddling. This is like, hey, we're just laying on the bed and we're praying together. This also is divorced. This does not look comfy. I don't know why both people are sitting like that. I mean, maybe if you're both sitting like that, you're both soulmates. But God help you, because that is boring as hell. Now, these two are kind of tough because I know I could put them both in S tier, but which one is better though? And I mean, these two are awful. These two bottom ones are straight awful. This one's kind of good because if someone gets comfy or you get in a good position, it could be good. But actually, you know what? I would probably say this is more like can do, and this is more like buddies. Because that looks more like a friendly pose that your friend like rolled onto you while you're sleeping. Um, Now we get to the spoon, but this person in the picture doesn't look like they're doing it very well because the issue is that their arm, like, okay, so let's reverse it and let's say this is a male on the left and a woman on the right. First of all, you are sleeping on this guy's hand, so it's your arm is just gonna fall asleep because you're just gonna be sitting there going like your arm is just gonna be ah. Where if your arm is underneath her like neck, then she could use that as like a secondary pillow, but it won't kill your arm because your secondary arm is literally going to be under her neck with there's going to be no pressure on your arm, and it's also going to count as a pillow. So you're going to do like a double thing, and then you can wrap that arm around their body so that way they feel like they're being hugged from behind and you can grip them more and pull them in closer, and there it's like a nice hug, and then your left arm, or that picture, your right arm is like free to move around. It could do stuff. It could, like, oh, hey, my face is itching, face or itch. You could grab her if you're like romantic with this person. You could grab their neck, their boobs, hold their hand. I mean, hug them even more. So now you got like two hug and it's closer. And the thing is that they're not laying on your arm, so your arm is more comfortable. Therefore, you can sleep better, and therefore you're more comfy because you're not just feeling like you're being hugged, but also you feel like you're being wrapped around, and you feel like you're just in a nice, comfy position on your side. So it's like, ah. So this is obviously going to go to S tier. Um, but actually, I'm going to put this as divorce. Divorce, please. Divorce, please. We're going to space this out. Okay. Why did the other one? Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. Divorced, please. Or that should be divorce, please. Um. Now this one's a little tricky because this one. Okay, this one is. It's a weird thing because if you're. I've done this position and it's not better than spooning. Spooning is like the best cuddling position because it does everything. Oh, I forgot dry humping. It like does everything a position you could want, and if you like, and if you're big enough as a man, you could just put it in her, and then she's not just has you inside of her all night. Also, your arm is like wrapped or not wrapped. Your arm is like underneath her neck and comfy, holding her, and the other arm is holding her, and it's just perfect. Now, this position is very hard to explain because this is not a sleeping position. This position only really works is if both parties are kind of comfy. And it's I wouldn't say it's S tier. I would say it's okay. I would say it's amazing. It's amazing when you're awake and it's okay, but it's not like it's a more like a awake position rather than like a cuddling position. Now you could argue like, well, you're always awake for cuddling. Yeah, but like the reason why spooning is better is it has so many possible things you can do with it. While the other one, the half spooning one and amazing, yeah, if she's like a short girl and she like puts her head closer to you, you can give butt rubs, belly rubs, boob rubs, all that good stuff. And she could also, kind of jerk you off. So, that's why it's up there. Um, actually, I'll put that in S tier if you're sexual, like she's into you. But if you're just cuddling with like a friend, you could kind of get like free butt grabs. So it's kind of like um, and then we're gonna kind of make our way down just to reiterate everything again. So yeah, this position's okay. If you get comfy, it's nice. It kind of sucks because you're either laying on your arm and the guy is like having his hand on your neck holding you. And then this position is not really a good snuggle position because if you're trying to like watch TV or anything, like I got my TV set up for like cuddling and watching stuff on the bed and da 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 da. This is, I don't even know if this is really cuddling. This is kind of just more like holding each other's hands and being praying to Jesus. And in these ones, this doesn't even look like cuddling. The people aren't even touching. That just doesn't count. I mean, at least this one they're touching, but like, I mean, I guess if they're touching, then sure, I can see that kind of being comfortable. Um, but there's nothing there. So I want to go play some grounded. I still got to kill the Bruin mom or the end boss, whatever, and then I'll leave it there. So thank you for watching. You know, I do need more followers. My YouTube channel got banned, so I'm just like,